The glass reflects a rising mist as morning hums around. You reach and I can feel the steam where tenderness is found. No need for grand or golden lines, no fire to ignite. Just one slow sip from where you hold and everything feels right. Like mirrored heat in porcelain that lingers as we breathe. You never rush, you never ask, but still you never leave. That softened pause, the space you give, becomes the truest sign. And in that hush, our pulses trace a single blended line. Between the hands that circle close, a quiet vow begins. Your warmth, the hush that curls with mine, no louder than our skin. The cup we cradle says enough without a single sound. The way we share the rising heat keeps drawing love unbound. You never press for something more, you never play or pose, but every look across the rim reveals what no one knows. That ease of hearts not needing proof, just rhythms left to flow, feels fuller than a firelight speech or diamonds set to show. You never mark your love in words, you simply let it be. And just like breath that blends with mine, you pour your trust in me. Between the hands that circle close, a quiet vow begins. Your warmth, the hush that curls with mine, no louder than our skin. No storm could shake the calm we keep within this fragile cup. The taste we sip is more than heat, it's time we've gathered up. A blink, a nod, the tilt you give, so gentle yet so clear. I'd give the world for just this hour with nothing else but here. Between the hands that circle close, a quiet vow begins. Your warmth, the hush that curls with mine, no louder than our skin. Even as the candle dims and colder winds arise, this one shared cup, this mirrored heart will never need disguise. The clink of cups, the echo light, a rhythm softly spun. You stand where morning dances loud, yet look like no one's run. The hiss of milk, the grinder's hum, compose a private tune. With every gesture that you make, my breath forgets its room. Like notes that leap from broken keys, but still find perfect pitch. You never chase the final phrase, yet stir the sweetest switch. A glance between your measured steps can turn my pulse anew. And even clangs of hurried hands feel made for only two. Each dial you twist, each shot you pull becomes a subtle song. The moment bubbles just enough to keep my heartbeat strong. You don't recite your careful craft with overt show or flair, but every flick and every pause keeps pulling in the air. That steam that sighs like distant winds as foam begins to swell holds more romance than any tune a harpist dares to tell. You never speak of falling stars, you never stage a line, and yet the way you tilt your gaze conducts the room in time. Inside this counter's quiet storm, a tender chorus plays. Your hands a tempo born of heat in caffeinated haze. No music sheet or string quartet could echo this delight. The way you swirl, the way you stand transforms the sound to light. A swing, a turn, a click, a pour, unrehearsed and so true. Yet I would sit through every shift to hear it all from you. Inside this counter's quiet storm, a tender chorus plays. Your hands a tempo born of heat in caffeinated haze. Even as the cups run dry and silence fills the air, this melody you made by chance still lingers every day. Beneath the hush of morning light, a comfort starts to bloom. You move like wind through linen sheets, soft-spoken, still in tune. You never draw the crowd's acclaim or chase the echo loud, but something in your quiet stance outshines the roaring crowd. Like flickers caught in candle glass where golden traces sleep. You never reach to steal the scene, yet hold what silence keeps. That fleeting tilt, your half-lit smile can melt the sharpest chill. And just like clay in gentle hands, you shape me without will. Within the hush you never break, 1,000 notes arise. Your gaze a whisper steeped in steam, too lovely to disguise. Each time you drift into your thoughts, I catch a warmer hue of hidden threads you never show, but somehow share with you. You don't unfold your every shade for anyone to claim, but I have traced the light you guard that flickers just for me. That stillness when you sip and pause reveals your quiet grace, more tender than a symphony or any gilded place. You don't pretend, you don't rehearse, you simply stay sincere. And just by being as you are, you bring the softest cheer. Within the hush crystal gloss could ever echo close to how your moment lingers on like mist that never goes. A flick, a glance, a breath held near, not bold yet deep as sea. And I would trade the world I know to keep that sight for me. Within the hush you never break, 1,000 notes arise. Your gaze a whisper steeped in steam, too lovely to disguise. Even when the dust lies in and voices drift away, the warmth you hold with both your hands will always stay. Across the pane the flurries fall inlaid of velvet streams. We sit where frost has kissed the glass and drift into our dreams. No grand parade or spoken vows, no need for grand display. Just hands around a warming cup that chase the chill away. Like satin spread on powdered hills, the hush wraps all around. Your breath beside a rising curl makes softer every sound. A glance between our laughing sips could thaw a frozen shore. And every blink a poem blooms I never knew before. Through quiet frost and candle haze, a winter tale appears. Your laugh like clove and melting cream outshines the passing years. Each shimmer on the window ledge feels stitched with something near. A secret sewn in mitten hands that only I can hear. You don't explain with practice lines or gift a world in rhyme, but every pause you offer me feels sweeter every time. That spark that flares in snowy light when silence turns to glow outweighs the richest holiday or carols in the snow. You never chase a perfect frame, you're simply here and true. And even in the storms embrace my calm begins with you. Through quiet frost and candle haze, a winter tale appears. Your laugh like clove and melting cream outshines the passing year. No jeweled scene or paper card could hold what you convey in how you sip and share the steam on this unfolding day. A quiet joy, a warming note, no trumpet song or cheer. Yet I would cross 1,000 towns to find you ever near. Through quiet frost and candle haze, a winter tale appears. Your laugh like clove and melting cream outshines the passing year. Even when the night turns pale and stars begin to slow, this snowy day, this cup with you is all I need to glow. as shadows start to slow. You glance my way, the world turns soft and I forget the snow. Your gaze like velvet drifting close unwinds my guarded pace. I lose the sense of time and place inside your quiet grace. Like petals caught in morning air where silence starts to bloom. You don't need words to wrap me in this sugar-spun perfume. That slow dissolve behind your eyes is sweeter than it seems. And everything surrounding us feels made of painted dreams. In every breath that fills this space, a secret stirs the light. Your stare, a spell I can't define, too golden to recite. I can't recall how long we've sat with coffee turning cold. The way you lift your cup and smile could never just be told. You don't intend to captivate or weave a planned display, yet all your smallest quiet signs keep pulling me to stay. That shimmer held in half-closed lids when laughter wants to start outshines the richest melodies or oils of cherished art. You never press, you never chase, you simply stay and shine. And I forget what isn't here when you are close to mine. In every breath that fills this space, a secret stirs the light. Your stare, a spell I can't define, too golden to recite. No borrowed line or page of prose could paint what I now see. This moment brewed with gentle heat, where you are here with me. A brush of hands, a subtle nod, no fireworks, no flare. But I would give up galaxies to always meet you there. In every breath that fills this space, a secret stirs the light. Your stare, a spell I can't define, too golden to recite. Even when the dusk rolls in and silence folds the scene, this table, you and scents that swirl still feel like some sweet dream. The clock hands turn in softened steps. The morning feels the same. But then you laugh and every shade arrives with brand new name. No icing swirls or sugar pearls could ever taste this right. You settle in just like the cream that rounds my bitter bite. Like specks of joy in golden dough, you show up small and sweet. No trumpet call, no fireworks show, just comfort on repeat. The way you hold your quiet place while all the noise fades out is how I know that even gray can learn what love's about. Inside the blend of warmth and spice, you fit like perfect rhyme. The chaos stills like peace held in a hand. You never force a brighter hue or chase a perfect day, but in your gaze the color grows in calm, consistent way. That trace of mischief in your grin, like crumbs on pattern plate, feels richer than a candy box or sugar lace estate. You never shine in borrowed light, you never act or pose, and still you turn my normal thoughts to poetry that glows. Inside the blend of warmth and spice, you fit like perfect rhyme. Your tone a breeze of cocoa breeze that softens every time. No script or grand romantic line could tell the truth I see. The joy you bring in little things means everything to me. A nudge, a blink, a quiet hum, unspoken yet so deep. I trade the sweetest storybook for just one day you keep. Inside the blend of warmth and spice, you fit like perfect rhyme. Your tone a breeze of cocoa breeze that softens every time. Even when the dust descends and tables clear away, this chocolate chip you left in me will never fade away. The railing hums beneath my arm as twilight starts to bend. We sit where ivy gently sways and let the moments blend. No perfect scene, no sculpted phrase, just voices soft and low. But somehow all your passing thoughts are where I want to go. Like pages brushed by autumn's breath, each word you share feels warm. No need for chandeliers or gold, you keep my world from harm. The way you pause before you smile says more than crafted lines. And even silences with you are where my calm aligns. Upon this breeze that moves with ease, I find my quiet place. Your tone is still and silver thread that keeps my heart in grace. The cup beside us slowly cools, but I don't seem to care, because your stories wrap me close like lavender in air. You never press to change the pace or lead the way ahead, but every time you speak again, I hear what's left unsaid. The lift of thought between your words could mend a restless soul. And I have learned through afternoons the ways you make me whole. You never chase a clever mood, you never seek applause, and still you're where the stillness grows without a single walls or ocean views couldn't match the peace I feel. The way we lean, the way we breathe turns passing time surreal. A thread of light, a thoughtful nod, no headline, no parade. Yet I would choose this simple seed where healing doesn't fade. Upon this breeze that moves with ease, I find my quiet place. Your tone is still and silver thread that keeps my heart in grace. Even as the shadows stretch and evening songs depart, this terrace holds the world I need. You speaking from your heart. The chairs are stacked, the lights dim low, the echo finds its hash. You lean across the table's edge and pause without a rush. No clock declares what comes too soon, yet still we feel the end. But in this hush we share the step where heartbeats slightly bend. Like drifting lace in candle's breath, your voice begins to sway. Not loud enough for walls to catch, but soft enough to stay. That whispered thought, that fleeting grin could hold a world in place. And though the night begins to close, I linger in your grace. Inside the hush of velvet dust, we find a final song. Your glance, a bow that leads the dance where endings still belong. The steam has thinned, the room exhaled, the keys prepare their rest. Yet here we are, like notes unsaid, still floating unrepressed. You never ask for one more hour, steal a second's speed. But something in your slowing breath makes every goodbye sweet. That spin of thought you gently turn feels stitched in perfect time. And even if our steps must part, they echo back in rhyme. You never try to make it last, you simply let it be. And somehow that's the very thing that makes it stay with me. Inside the hush of velvet dusk, we find a final song. Your glance, a bow that leads the dance where endings still belong. No curtain call, no crowded cheer, just hush and closing bell. And as we shift from now to next, you move like farewell spell. A gesture light, a guiding nod, so brief but still profound. I turn again through all of time to hear that silent sound. Inside the hush of velvet dust, we find a final song. Your glance, a bow that leads locks click close and footsteps leave the floor. This waltz we shared at closing time will ask for nothing more. Chairs are stacked, the lights dim low. The echo finds its hush. You lean across the table's edge and pause without a rush. No clock declares what comes too soon, yet still we feel the end. But in this hush we share the step where heartbeats slightly bend. Like drifting lace in candles' breath, your voice begins to sway. Not loud enough for walls to catch, but soft enough to stay. That whispered thought, that fleeting grin could hold a world in place. And though the night begins to close, I linger in your grace. Inside the hush of velvet dusk, we find a final song. Your glance a bow that leads the dance where endings still belong. The steam has thinned, the room exhaled, the keys prepare their rest. Yet here we are like notes unsaid, still floating unrepressed. You never ask for one more hour or steal a second's beat, but something in your slowing breath makes every goodbye sweet. That spin of thought you gently turn feels stitched in perfect time. And even if our steps must part, they echo back in rhyme. You never try to make it last, you simply let it be. And somehow that's the very thing that makes it stay with me. Inside the hush of velvet dusk, we find a final song. Your glance a bell that leads the dance where endings still belong. No curtain call, no crowded cheer, just hush and closing bell. And as we shift from now to next, you move like farewell spell. A gesture light, a guiding nod, so brief but still profound. I turn again through all of time to hear that silent sound. Inside the hush of velvet dusk, we find a final song. Your glance a bow that leads the dance where endings still belong. Even as the locks click close and footsteps leave the floor, this waltz we shared at closing time will ask for nothing more. The scent of clove and softened cream begins to fill the air. You wrap me close without a word and lift the edge of care. No grand escape, no distant land could hold me more than this. Your shoulder where touch becomes my place of bliss. Like cardamom through steamy swirls, your kindness finds my skin. No storm remains, no aching trace, once your arms pull me in. That breath between your calming hum outweighs 1,000 songs. And in the hush your comfort brings, I know where I belong. Within this blend of warmth and spice, a shelter softly stays. Your hold a calm I never knew that smooth the hardest days. The wind may rush outside the glass, but I won't feel it near. You've built a space so gently strong, it melts away my fear. You never speak in promises or weave a tale too wide, but every time you lean my way, I feel the storm subside. That woven pulse beneath your coat outshines the finest thread. And even when the sky turns gray, you paint my thoughts instead. You never boast, you never push, but all you give is real. And every part of you I touch knows how to help me heal. Within this blend of warmth and spice, a shelter softly stays. Your hold a calm I never knew that smooths the hardest days. No tapestry of silk or gold could feel the way you do. The comfort that you carry close is deep and always true. A whispered hum, a second glance, no grandeur yet profound. I'd trade the world's most daring thrill to keep this peace I've found. Within this blend of warmth and spice, a shelter softly stays. Your hold a calm I never knew that smooths the hardest days. Even when the embers fade and evening cools the room, this shy embrace you gave to me still warms me through and through. The clatter hums across the floor, yet none of it breaks through. You catch my gaze, the chatter fades as if it knows what's true. No one around could ever guess what passes in this glance. We speak in looks and softened lips, a quiet knowing dance. Like ink beneath a watermark, you trace a wordless line. No headline shouts, no script is read, but still you feel like mine. The tilt you give, that half-closed grin, outshines the room's decor. And even in a crowded space, you open secret doors. Inside the scent of roasted air, a signal starts to rise. Your smile, a code I always catch, disguised in sweet disguise. chair pulls back, but we stay locked in time. The world goes on, but in this frame you only move in mine. You never need to call it out or draw a daring scene, but in the hush we keep between, you speak what lies unseen. That breath you take before you sip says more than poems do. It tells me that the space we share belongs to just us two. You never claim the moment loud, you never make it show. Yet I can feel the pull you hold in places no one knows. Inside the scent of roasted air, a signal starts to rise. Your smile a code I always kept, disguised in sweet disguise. No flame or vow could match the pull you give with simple ease. You're just a glance across the steam, yet bring my soul release. A blink, a shrug, a lid, it looks so small yet so complete. And I would cross 1,000 towns to hold this hidden beat. Inside the scent of roasted air, a signal starts to rise. Your smile a code I always catch, disguised in sweet disguise. Even when the door swings shut and shadows fill the street, this moment wrapped in quiet scent will stay our little secret. The record plays a distant tune that barely meets the air. You breathe so slow beside my arm as warmth collects with care. No glitter lights, no woven speech, just choir wrapped in gold. You rest beneath the canvas sky, more precious than I'm told. Like feather notes that drift and land on cushions soft and white. You never ask for center stage, yet stay here by my side. That gentle rise beneath your sleep unfolds like a whispered grace. And I would pause the hands of time to keep you in this place. Within the hush of morning low, no better scene could be. Your sleep, the sweetest kind of calm that sings enough for me. The scent of beans still lingers light, the steam has long since cooled, but nothing in this stillness breaks what all my thoughts have ruled. You never stir to catch my gaze, yet every inch you show feels like a line from every dream I never let you know. That curl of breath against the breeze outweighs a perfect song. And even if the room stood still, I'd stay here all day long. You never dress the moment up, you never dim or shine, but just by being close like this, you've made this moment mine. A quiet hand across your chest, no motion yet so bright. I'd trade the world for this one breath in quiet tender light. Within the hush of morning low, no better scene could be. Your sleep, the sweetest kind of calm that sings enough for me. Even when the day begins and music fades to clear, this memory of perfect peace will always keep you near. Graphite curves along the fold of crinkle linen white. I trace the lines your laughter leaves beneath this cafe light. No thought for sips or idle chat, just focused, still and drawn. Your quiet faces fill the page from early spark to dawn. Like sunlight caught on weathered glass, you shimmer without plan. A single arch above your lips outshines a world of man. That hush between your blinking gaze becomes my only view, and every mark I place feels new each time I look at you. Across the grain of simple cloth, a master caress appears. Your smile, a sketch I can't perfect, it lingers through the years. The cup beside me still untouched, its warmth begins to fade, but I'm too deep inside your form to care what's left or made. You never speak, you never move, yet everything still shifts. And in your face I find the shades that give my soul its lifts. That angle soft, that cheekbone bright could rival marble stone. And though I trace it every time, it still feels all your own. You never pose, you never try, but all your truth is clear. And even shadows in your look are what I hold most dear. Across the grain of simple cloth, a masterpiece appears. Your smile, a sketch I can't perfect, it lingers through the years. No canvas, grand or gallery could frame what I have caught. Just napkin folds and pencil dust and everything you brought. A brush of light, a softened line, no color yet complete. And I would trade the world I know to sit back at your feet. Across the grain of simple cloth, a masterpiece appears. Your smile, a sketch I can't perfect, it lingers through the years. Even when the drawing fades and paper turns to gray, the picture that you left in me will never drift away. lampshade hums a golden hue that halos where you sit. You turn your head and suddenly the world begins to lit. No polished frame, no gallery could echo what I see. The way your features softly gleam becomes a part of me. Like starlight tucked in woven cloth, your presence glows so deep. It settles in the folds of thought where memory dares to sleep. That gentle tilt beneath the shade could hush the loudest street. And I would hold 1,000 nights to feel his warmth repeat. Beneath this hush of amber shine, a tender spell is cast. Your face a flame I long to save, too vivid not to last. The seconds pass in muted steps, yet I don't want to move. Your silence paints a softer song no orchestra could prove. You never aim to steal the gaze or shift the evening scene, but just by sitting where you are, you turn the quiet key. That hush between our slowing breath outshines 1,000 charms, and I could trace this evening's shade forever in my arms. You never frame a moment twice, yet everyone feels true. And though the glow begins to dim, it always leads to you. Beneath this hush of amber shine, a tender spell is cast. Your face a flame I long to save, too vivid not to last. No diamond cut or twilight rose could hold what you become. When shadows kiss your blushing cheek and every word goes numb, a glance, a hush, the curve you give, not crafted yet complete. I'd lock this light behind my eyes where heart and vision meet. Beneath this hush of amber shine, a tender spell is cast. Your face a flame I long to save, too vivid not to last. Even when the dusk retreats and window glow is gone, this amber light you left in me still lingers on and on. The light leans low against your cheek as shadows stretch the day. You stir your drink with quiet thought and hold the world at bay. No painted sky or distant shore could charm me more than this. Just watching as the seconds fall in moments we don't hold too tight, yet make the stillness glow. That drift of steam between our hands feels fuller than a rhyme, and I would fold the stars away to pause this drop of time. Inside a space we never planned, a silence sweetly clings. Your presence turns each fleeting breath to everlasting things. The edges of the cup grow cool, but I would never trade this hush we hold between the words for noise that quickly fades. You don't pretend to hold the clock, you never force the scene, but somehow when you look my way, you make the small serene. The trace of peace you always leave in pauses barely heard is richer than the longest tale or any poet's word. You never need to slow the world, it softens on its own. Just sitting here with you nearby becomes a sacred tone. Inside a space we never planned, a silence sweetly clings. Your presence turns each fleeting breath to everlasting things. No hour strikes or chime can steal the spell you bring to now. You turn the simplest stretch of time to something love allows. A glance, a sigh, a sip we share, so light and yet profound. I'd let the future slip away to keep this moment round. Inside a space we never planned, a silence sweetly clings. Your presence turns each fleeting breath to everlasting things. Even as the table clears and shadows start to climb, this hourglass we made from us will hold beyond all time. The glass reflects a rising mist as morning hums around. You reach and I can feel the steam where tenderness is found. No need for grand or golden lines, no fire to ignite. Just one slow sip from where you hold, and everything feels right. Like mirrored heat in porcelain that lingers as we breathe. You never rush, you never ask, but still you never leave. That softened pause, the space you give, becomes the truest sign. And in that hush our pulses trace a single blended line. Between the hands that circle close, a quiet vow begins. Your warmth, the hush that curls with mine, no louder than our skin. The cup we cradle says enough without a single sound. The way we share the rising heat keeps drawing love unbound. You never press for something more, you never play or pose, but every look across the rim reveals what no one knows. That ease of hearts not needing proof, just rhythms left to flow, feels fuller than a firelight speech or diamonds set to show. You never mark your love in words, you simply let it be. And just like breath that blends with mine, you pour your trust in me. Between the hands that circle close, a quiet vow begins. Your warmth, the hush that curls with mine, no louder than our skin. No storm could shake the calm we keep within this fragile cup. The taste we sip is more than heat, it's time we've gathered up. A blink, a nod, the tilt you give, so gentle yet so clear. I'd give the world for just this hour with nothing else but here. Between the hands that circle close, a quiet vow begins. Your warmth, the hush that curls with mine, no louder than our skin. Even as the candle dims and colder winds arise, this one shared cup, this mirrored heart will never need disguise. The clink of cups, the echo light, a rhythm softly spun. You stand where morning dances loud, yet look like no one's run. The hiss of milk, the grinder's hum, compose a private tune. With every gesture that you make, my breath forgets its room. Like notes that leap from broken keys, but still find perfect pitch. You never chase the final phrase, yet stir the sweetest switch. A glance between your measured steps can turn my pulse anew. And even clangs of hurried hands feel made for only two. Inside this counter's quiet storm, a tender chorus plays. Your hand's a tempo born of heat in caffeinated haze. Each dial you twist, each shot you pull becomes a subtle song. The moment bubbles just enough to keep my heartbeat strong. You don't recite your careful craft with overshow or flair, but every flick and every pause keeps pulling in the air. That steam that sighs like distant winds as foam begins to swell, holds more romance than any tune a harpist dares to tell. You never speak of falling stars, you never stage a line, and yet the way you tilt your gaze conducts the room in time. Inside this counter's quiet storm, a tender chorus plays. Your No music sheet or string quartet could echo this delight. The way you swirl, the way you stand transforms the sound to light. A swing, a turn, a click, a pour, unrehearsed and so true. Yet I would sit through every shift to hear it all from you. Inside this counter's quiet storm, a tender chorus plays. Your hand's a temple born of heat in caffeinated haze. Even as the cups run dry and silence fills the air, this melody you made by chance still lingers every day. Beneath the hush of morning light, a comfort starts to bloom. You move like wind through linen sheets, soft-spoken, still in tune. You never draw the crowd's acclaim or chase the echo loud, but something in your quiet stance outshines the roaring crowd. Like flickers caught in candle glass where golden traces sleep. You never reach to steal the scene, yet hold what silence keeps. That fleeting tilt, your half-lit smile can melt the sharpest chill. And just like clay in gentle hands, you shape me without will. Within the hush you never break, a thousand notes arise. Your gaze a whisper steeped in steam, too lovely to disguise. Each time you drift into your thoughts, I catch a warmer hue of hidden threads you never show, but somehow share with you. You don't unfold your every shade for anyone to claim, but I have traced the light you guard that flickers just for me. That stillness when you sip and pause reveals your quiet grace, more tender than a symphony or any gilded place. You don't pretend, you don't rehearse, you simply stay sincere. And just by being as you are, you bring the softest cheer. Within the hush you never break, a thousand notes arise. Your gaze a whisper steeped in steam, too lovely to disguise. No polished frame or crystal gloss could ever echo close to how your moment lingers on like mist that never goes. A flick, a glance, a breath held near, not bold yet deep as sea. And I would trade the world I know to keep that sight for me. Within the hush you never break, a thousand notes arise. Your gaze a whisper steeped in steam, too lovely to disguise. Even when the dust lies in and voices drift away, the warmth you hold with both your hands will always, always stay. across the pane, the flurries fall in later velvet streams. We sit where frost has kissed the glass and drift into our dreams. No grand parade or spoken vows, no need for grand display. Just hands around a warming cup that chase the chill away. Like satin spread on powdered hills, the hush wraps all around. Your breath beside a rising curl makes softer every sound. A glance between our laughing sips could thaw a frozen shore. And every blink a poem blooms I never knew before. Through quiet frost and candle haze, a winter tale appears. Your laugh like clove and melting cream outshines the passing years. Each shimmer on the window ledge feels stitched with something near. A secret sewn in mitten hands that only I can hear. You don't explain with practice lines or gift a world in rhyme, but every pause you offer me feels sweeter every time. That spark that flares in snowy light when silence turns to glow outweighs the richest holiday or carols in the snow. You never chase a perfect frame, you're simply here and true. And even in the storms embrace my calm begins with you. Through quiet frost and candle haze, a winter tale appears. Your laugh like clove and melting cream outshines the passing year. No jeweled scene or paper car could hold what you convey in how you sip and share the steam on this unfolding day. A quiet joy, a warming note, no trumpet song or cheer. Yet I would cross 1,000 towns to find you ever near. Through quiet frost and candle haze, a winter tale appears. Your laugh like clove and melting cream outshines the passing year. Even when the night turns pale and stars begin to slow, this snowy day, this cup with you is all I need to glow. Gentle steam begins to rise as shadows start to slow. You glance my way, the world turns soft and I forget the snow. Your gaze like velvet drifting close unwinds my guarded pace. I lose the sense of time and place inside your quiet grace. Like petals caught in morning air where silence starts to bloom. You don't need words to wrap me in this sugar-spun perfume. That slow dissolve behind your eyes is sweeter your cup and smile could never just be told. You don't intend to captivate or weave a planned display, yet all your smallest quiet signs keep pulling me to stay. That shimmer held in half-closed lids when laughter wants to start outshines the richest melodies or oils of cherished art. You never press, you never chase, you simply stay and shine. And I forget what isn't here when you are close to mine. And every breath that fills this space, a secret stirs the light. Your stare, a spell I can't define, too golden to recite. No borrowed line or page of prose could paint what I now see. This moment brewed with gentle heat, where you are here with me. A brush of hands, a subtle nod, no fireworks, no flare. But I would give up galaxies to always meet you there. In every breath that fills this space, a secret stirs the light. Your stare, a spell I can't define, too golden to recite. Even when the dusk rolls in and silence folds the scene, this table, you and scents that swirl still feel like some sweet dream. The clock hands turn in softened steps. The morning feels the same, but then you laugh and every shade arrives with brand new name. No icing swirls or sugar pearls could ever taste this right. You settle in just like the cream that rounds my bitter bite. Like specks of joy in golden dough, you show up small and sweet. No trumpet call, no fireworks show, just comfort on repeat. The way you hold your quiet place while all the noise fades out is how I know that even gray can learn what love's about. Inside the blend of warmth and spice, you fit like perfect rhyme. Your tone a breeze of cocoa breeze that softens every time. The world may spin in loops and lines, too fast to understand. But when you stir, the chaos stills like peace held in a hand. You never force a brighter hue or chase a perfect day, but in your gaze the color grows in calm, consistent way. That trace of mischief in your grin, like crumbs on pattern plate, feels richer than a candy box or sugar lace estate. You never shine in borrowed light, you never act or pose, and still you turn my normal thoughts to poetry that glows. Inside the blend of warmth and spice, script or grand romantic line could tell the truth I see. The joy you bring in little things means everything to me. A nudge, a blink, a quiet hum, unspoken yet so deep. I'd trade the sweetest storybook for just one day you keep. Inside the blend of warmth and spice, you fit like perfect rhyme. Your tone, a breeze of cocoa breeze that softens every time. Even when the dust descends and tables clear away, this chocolate chip you left in me will never fade away. Beneath my arm as twilight starts to bend, we sit where ivy gently sways and let the moments blend. No perfect scene, no sculpted phrase, just voices soft and low. But somehow all your passing thoughts are where I want to go. Like pages brushed by autumn's breath, each word you share feels warm. No need for chandeliers or gold, you keep my world from harm. The way you pause before you smile says more than crafted lines. And even silences with you are where my calm aligns. Upon this breeze that moves with ease, I find my quiet place. Your tone is still and silver thread that keeps my heart in grace. The cup beside us slowly cools, but I don't seem to care, because your stories wrap me close like lavender in air. You never press to change the pace or lead the way ahead, but every time you speak again, I hear what's left unsaid. The lift of thought between your words could mend a restless soul. And I have learned through afternoons the ways you make me whole. You never chase a clever mood, you never seek applause, and still you're where the stillness grows without a single cause. Upon this breeze that moves with ease, I find my quiet place. Your tone is still and silver thread that keeps my heart in grace. No marble halls or ocean views could match the peace I feel. The way we lean, the way we breathe turns passing time surreal. A thread of light, a thoughtful nod, no headline, no parade. Yet I would choose this simple seed where healing doesn't fade. Upon this breeze that moves with ease, I find my quiet place. Your tone is still and silver thread that keeps my heart in grace. Even drifts apart. This terrace holds the world I need. You speaking from your heart. The chairs are stacked, the lights dim low, the echo finds its hash. You lean across the table's edge and pause without a rush. No clock declares what comes too soon, yet still we feel the end. But in this hush we share the step where heartbeats slightly bend. Like drifting lace in candle's breath, your voice begins to sway. Not loud enough for walls to catch, but soft enough to stay. That whispered thought, that fleeting grin could hold a world in place. And though the night begins to close, I linger in your grace. Inside the hush of velvet dusk, we find the final song. Your glance about that leads the dance where endings still belong. The steam has thinned, the room exhaled, the keys prepare their rest. Yet here we are, like notes unsaid, still floating unrepressed. You never ask for one more hour, steal a second's beat. But something in your slowing breath makes every goodbye sweet. That spin of thought you gently turn feels stitched in perfect time. And even if our steps must part, they echo back in rhyme. You never try to make it last, you simply let it be. And somehow that's the very thing that makes it stay with me. Inside the hush of velvet dusk, we find a final song. Your glance about that leads the dance where endings still belong. No curtain call, no crowded cheer, just hush and closing bell. And as we shift from now to next, you move like farewell spell. A gesture light, a guiding nod, so brief but still profound. I turn again through all of time to hear that silent sound. Inside the hush of velvet dusk, we find a final song. Your glance about that leads the dance where endings still belong. Even as the locks click close and footsteps leave the floor, this waltz we shared at closing time will ask for nothing more. Chairs are stacked, the lights dim low, the echo finds its hush. You lean across the table's edge and pause without a rush. No clock declares what comes too soon, yet still we feel the end. But in this hush we share the step where heartbeats slightly bend. Like drifting lace and candles breath, your voice begins to sway. Not loud enough for walls to catch, but soft enough to stay. That whispered thought, that fleeting grin could hold a world in place. And though the night begins to close, I linger in your grace. Inside the hush of velvet dusk, we find a final song. Your glance about that leads the dance where endings still belong. The steam has thinned, the room exhaled, the keys prepare their rest. Yet here we are like notes unsaid, still floating unrepressed. You never ask for one more hour or steal a second's beat, but something in your slowing breath makes every goodbye sweet. That spin of thought you gently turn feels stitched in perfect time. And even if our steps must part, they echo back in rhyme. You never try to make it last, you simply let it be. And somehow that's the very thing that makes it stay with me. Inside the hush of velvet dusk, we find a final song. Your glance above that leads the dance where endings still belong. No curtain call, no crowded cheer, just hush and closing bell. And as we shift from now to next, you move like farewell spell. A gesture light, a guiding nod, so brief but still profound. I turn again through all of time to hear that silent sound. Inside the hush of velvet dusk, we find a final song. Your glance above that leads the dance where endings still belong. Even as the locks click close and footsteps leave the floor, this waltz we shared at closing time will ask for nothing more. The scent of clove and softened cream begins to fill the air. You wrap me close without a word and lift the edge of care. No grand escape, no distant land could hold me more than this. Your shoulder where my world resets becomes my place of bliss. Like cardamom through steamy swirls, your kindness finds my skin. No storm remains, no aching trace once your arms pull me in. That breath between your calming hum outweighs 1,000 songs. And in the hush your comfort brings, I know where I belong. Within this blend of warmth never speaking promises or weave a tale too wide. But every time you lean my way, I feel the storm subside. That woven pulse beneath your coat outshines the finest thread. And even when the sky turns gray, you paint my thoughts instead. You never boast, you never push, but all you give is real. And every part of you I touch knows how to help me heal. Within this blend of warmth and spice, a shelter softly stays. Your hold a calm I never knew that smooths the hardest days. No tapestry of silk or gold could feel the way you do. The comfort that you carry close is deep and always true. A whispered hum, a second glance, no grandeur yet profound. I'd trade the world's most daring thrill to keep this peace I found. Within this blend of warmth and spice, a shelter softly stays. Your hold a calm I never knew that smooths the hardest days. Even when the embers fade and evening cools the room, this shy embrace you gave to me still warms me through and through. The clatter hums across the floor, yet none of it breaks through. You catch my gaze, the chatter fades as if it knows what's true. No one around could ever guess what passes in this glance. We speak in looks and softened lips, a quiet knowing dance. Like ink beneath a watermark, you trace a wordless line. No headline shouts, no script is read, but still you feel like mine. The tilt you give, that half-closed grin, outshines the room's decor. And even in a crowded space, you open secret doors. Inside the scent of roasted air, a signal starts to rise. Your smile, a code I always catch, disguised in sweet disguise. A bell rings out, a chair pulls back, but we stay locked in time. The world goes on, but in this frame you only move in mine. You never need to call it out or draw a daring scene, but in the hush we keep between, you speak what lies unseen. That breath you take before you sip says more than poems do. It tells me that the space we share belongs to just us two. You never claim the moment loud, you never make it show. Yet I can feel the pull you hold in places no one knows. Inside the scent of roasted air, a signal starts to rise. Your smile, a code give with simple ease. You're just a glance across the steam, yet bring my soul release. A blink, a shrug, a lid, it looks so small yet so complete. And I would cross 1,000 towns to hold this hidden beat. Inside the scent of roasted air, a signal starts to rise. Your smile, a code I always catch, disguise in sweet disguise. Even when the door swings shut and shadows fill the street, this moment wrapped in quiet scent will stay our little secret. The record plays a distant tune that barely meets the air. You breathe so slow beside my arm as warmth collects with care. No glitter lights, no woven speech, just choir wrapped in gold. You rest beneath the canvas sky, more precious than I'm told. Like feather notes that drift and land on cushions soft and white. You never ask for center stage, yet stay here by my side. That gentle rise beneath your sleep unfolds like a whispered grace. And I would pause the hands of time to keep you in this place. Within the hush of morning low, no better scene could be. Your sleep, the sweetest kind of calm that sings enough for me. The scent of beans still lingers light, the steam has long since cooled, but nothing in this stillness breaks what all my thoughts have ruled. You never stir to catch my gaze, yet every inch you show feels like a line from every dream I never let you know. That curl of breath against the breeze outweighs a perfect song. And even if the room stood still, I'd stay here all day long. You never dress the moment up, you never dim or shine. But just by being close like this, you've made this moment mine. Within the hush of morning low, no better scene could be. Your sleep, the sweetest kind of calm that sings enough for me. No castle built or diamond ring could echo what I feel. This blend of scent and sound in you is more than something real. A quiet hand across your chest, no motion yet so bright. I'd trade the world for this one breath in quiet tender light. Within the hush of morning low, no better scene could be. Your sleep, the sweetest kind of calm that sings enough for me. Even when the day begins and music fades to clear, this memory of perfect peace this will always keep you near. Graphite curves along the fold of crinkled linen white. I trace the lines your laughter leaves beneath this cafe light. No thought for sips or idle chat, just focused, still and drawn. Your quiet faces fill the page from early spark to dawn. Like sunlight caught on weathered glass, you shimmer without plan. A single arch above your lips outshines a world of man. That hush between your blinking gaze becomes my only view. And every mark I place feels new each time I look at you. Across the grain of simple cloth, a masterpiece appears. Your smile, a sketch I can't perfect, it lingers through the years. The cup beside me still untouched, its warmth begins to fade. But I'm too deep inside your form to care what's left or made. You never speak, you never move, yet everything still shifts. And in your face I find the shades that give my soul its lifts. That angle soft, that cheekbone bright could rival marble stone. And though I trace it every time, it still feels all your own. You never pose, you never try, but all your truth is clear. And even shadows in your look are what I hold most dear. Across the grain of simple cloth, a masterpiece appears. Your smile, a sketch I can't perfect, it lingers through the years. No canvas, grand or gallery could frame what I have caught. Just napkin folds and pencil dust and everything you brought. A brush of light, a softened line, no color yet complete. And I would trade the world I know to sit back at your feet. Across the grain of simple cloth, a masterpiece appears. Your smile, a sketch I can't perfect, it lingers through the years. Even when the drawing fades and paper turns to gray, the picture that you left in me will never drift away. Lampshade hums a golden hue that halos where you sit. You turn your head and suddenly the world begins to lit. No polished frame, no gallery could echo what I see. becomes a part of me. Like starlight tucked in woven cloth, your present glows so deep. It settles in the folds of thought where memory dares to sleep. That gentle tilt beneath the shade could hush the loudest street, and I would hold 1,000 nights to feel his warmth repeat. Beneath this hush of amber shine, a tender spell is cast. Your face a flame I long to save, too vivid not to last. The seconds pass in muted steps, yet I don't want to move. Your silence paints a softer song no orchestra could prove. You never aim to steal the gaze or shift the evening scene, but just by sitting where you are, you turn the quiet keen. That hush between our slowing breath outshines 1,000 charms, and I could trace this evening shade forever in my arms. You never frame a moment twice, yet everyone feels true. And though the glow begins to dim, it always leads to you. Beneath this hush of amber shine, a tender spell is cast. Your face a flame I long to save, too vivid not to last. No diamond cut or twilight rose could hold what you become. When shadows kiss your blushing cheek and every word goes numb, a glance, a hush, the curve you give, not crafted yet complete. I'd lock this light behind my eyes where heart and vision meet. Beneath this hush of amber shine, a tender spell is cast. Your face a flame I long to save, too vivid not to last. Even when the dusk retreats and window glow is gone, this amber light you left in me still lingers on and on. The light leans low against your cheek as shadows stretch the day. You stir your drink with quiet thought and hold the world at bay. No painted sky or distant shore could charm me more than this. Just watching as the seconds fall in moments we don't miss. Like golden grains through softened glass, the hush begins to slow. You never chase or hold too tight, yet make the stillness glow. That drift of steam between our hands feels fuller than a rhyme. edges of the cup grow cool, but I would never trade this hush we hold between the words for noise that quickly fades. You don't pretend to hold the clock, you never force the scene, but somehow when you look my way, you make the small serene. The trace of peace you always leave in pauses barely heard is richer than the longest tale or any poet's word. You never need to slow the world, it softens on its own. Just sitting here with you nearby becomes a sacred tone. Inside a space we never planned, a silence sweetly clings. Your presence turns each fleeting breath to everlasting things. No hour strikes or chime can steal the spell you bring to now. You turn the simplest stretch of time to something love allows. A glance, a sigh, a sip we share, so light and yet profound. I'd let the future slip away to keep this moment round. Inside